Hi everyone, this is Cheryl and welcome to my sewing room. I'm going to demonstrate how to take the last minute table runner and put multiple pieces of fabric together to give it a whole different look. Now, if you haven't seen the last minute table runner video, at the very end of this video is a link you can click on that it will take you to the last minute table runner. Now, when you get your fabrics, you want to leave it folded selvage edge to selvage edge, and you're going to cut 12.5-inch wide sections of fabric. Now in this video I'm only going to use 2 different fabrics, but you can use more, and I'm going to show you 2 different methods of putting it together. Now when you get it all stitched together, all your pieces, then refer back to the last minute table runner video to finish off your project. So let's get started sewing. This table runner has one long piece in the middle, and that each end is a different piece of fabric. Your middle piece of fabric would be 12.5 inches wide by approximately 40 inches. Each piece at the end is cut 12.5 inches by 8.5 inches. Wide and about 40 inches long. Make sure you remember to cut the selvage edges off. Then you're going to cut your fabric that's going to go on each end. So again, leave your fabric folded and cut 2 pieces out that are 12.5 inches wide by 8.5 inches this way. Then go ahead and pin and stitch them on each end. So bring front sides together and stitch 1/4 inch along this edge, and do the same thing at the other end. Stitch the other one on, then press this seam on the back side and then unfold and press it on top. This table runner has 7 pieces of fabric stitched together. You would cut them 12.5 by 8.5 inches. Now you're going to cut out 2 fabrics. They're folded in half. Always remember that. Leave them folded in half. Okay? And you're going to cut out 2 different ones that are 12.5 inches wide. Then lay them on top of each other and line them up. Get them all nice and straight on all the edges. Then you're going to cut the selvage edges off all at one time. So line your ruler up on this edge, okay, and make sure you're going to get all of the selvages off. I think I got everything there. And then do your first cut. Then, because my ruler is 8.5 inches wide, that's why I love this ruler, and I'm going to turn my fabric for a second, and I'm going to turn it the other way so that I can cut all of my pieces out at the same time that I need. So take your ruler. If you've got an 8.5 inch ruler, it works out great. Or line it up on one of the numbers on your cutting mat. So I'm going to line it up straight across this way and as well as this way. This way you get nice even cuts. And then I'm going to do my first cut. So now I have 4 pieces cut out. Then I'm going to pull it aside, line it up again on there as well as straight across the other way and cut. And save this fabric for another Christmas project. So now take all of your fabric pieces that you just cut, and then you're going to lay it out however you want it to look. Now I'm just going to use 7, but you can use all 3. So I'm going to put the darker solid one there, and then a light, and then place the other one here, and then take the next one, whoops, and then So now you've got them all laid out. So now you're going to start stitching them together. So take the first two, bring front sides together, stitch 1/4 inch. Open it up, take the next one, bring it on top, stitch 1/4 inch. Open it up and keep going on down the line, stitching them all together. And then now don't forget, once you get all of your pieces stitched together, refer to the last minute table runner for the instructions on how to finish it off. That link will be at the very end of this video. You will find this is really easy, fast, and very fun to make. Now, if you like this video, click on thumbs up and then click on share to share this video with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then click on that red button down there in the lower right hand corner. Enter your email address and click on the little bell so you'll receive future email notifications about my latest videos. I'm Cheryl. So glad you came to my sewing room. See you next time. Bye for now, and don't forget, happy sewing!